What's up, YouTube fam? Listen, we got a good one today. Today we're not just coming at the men, we're coming at the women as well. We all know women don't like to be told the truth, so we're gonna get straight into it.
That's not even true. Bras think some of those are actually really ill-fitting, and that's what's giving you those rolls and those uncomfortable, you know, the pouches, you know what I'm talking about? That's because you need a bigger size in your bra, so don't listen to him.
Some bras are just not flattering, so you gotta find the right one for you in the right size.
Today I'm gonna provide you guys with 5 tips to help you fit in those clothes a lot more easily. You're gonna make sure you wanna stay to the end because you're gonna need every tip to get those results. Let's get straight into it. A lot of you guys are putting on unnecessary weight because you're not being mindful of how much you're consuming. A lot of you guys, you know, just wake up and you eat whatever you want. Like, do you have a set amount of calories that you target to each and every day?
Actually, I don't.
What about you?
Yeah, I have like a rough idea, and if I'm not on a cut, I just track it in my head loosely.
Okay, great. So most people don't track their calories or have any idea of what that is. An app that I use is MyFitnessPal, and that gives me a good breakdown of my macronutrients. If you guys are unaware of that app, or if you guys are not familiar with tracking your calories at all, or don't know what macros are, I'm gonna provide a link in the description below. Make sure you guys tap that. It's gonna give you a breakdown of what you need to consume each and every day, so that way you're not over consuming your calories. And on top of that, you know, you guys are eating too much processed foods. Like, do you have any rules or restrictions as far as what your processed food intake is?
I don't have any rules, but I do like to eat more whole foods, ideally.
Okay, so yes, typically, like, I don't know about you guys, but when I go eat out at McDonald's, you know, it's later at night, it's after 6, 7 o'clock at night, and that's what's gonna stick to you, and that's gonna add to, you know, that back fat, those rolls. I know they're there. Y'all feel those rolls on your back, you know, them love handles. Like, that's what's gonna add to it. And what about yourself? Like, how many days a week would you say that you're eating processed food?
1 to 2.
Well, yeah, that means that's like three. Sound like 3 over there. Not like she want to say 3 times. So yes, guys, listen. If you guys really want to get results, if you guys really want to lose that weight, you have to start tracking your food, and that's how that way you want to be mindful. Everything's about data. You can't just say, oh, I don't eat it once or twice. You know, no, you need to track so you can know exactly, hey, on these days, this is how much I ate, this is how many calories I was consuming, and that'll be an easy way. That's how you're gonna really lose that weight. So it's an easy tool, guys, and tracking is free. Tracking food doesn't cost you anything. You don't need to be rich to be in shape. You can be in shape by just being mindful of what you're putting in your mouth and tracking your calories. And that is tip number 1. Tip number two, guys, you need to be working out at least 3 times a week and hitting cardio at least twice a week. Listen, you're not gonna get results. I don't know how you guys think you're gonna lose weight without having a workout routine. Something you wanna implement definitely on your back day are doing, you know, pull-ups. And listen, these girls right here, they're both weak. You know, they can't do a pull-up.
We're gonna get him out of here. He wasn't never amounting to shit anyway. He couldn't do nothing for us.
If you struggle to do it, know how I feel it. I know Logan looked at me like, listen,
I could do a pull-up, okay?
yeah, we put a lot of work in just to, you know, get that. But if you guys are struggling to do pull-ups, like, that's okay. They have machines. I'm not the biggest fan of the machines that assist you, where you can put a rubber band to help you do pull-ups, and you definitely want that in your routine, along with, you know, single arm dumbbell rows or barbell rows, along with battle ropes. It's things that are going to target that back. That's how you're going to really, you know, get rid of that back fat. So if you guys really want to get those results, you know, like, I noticed both of them, you know, getting rolls. I'm like, listen, man, we got to start working out. Like, they were dragging their feet, you know, like, you know, this one was over here taking a nap before the workout one time. This one, she wasn't even texting back. I don't know what was going on. So listen, I know you guys may not have an accountability partner, but, you know, find that friend who is active and reach out to them and get with them so you guys can get on a routine. So, you know, just by tracking your food and then implementing a workout routine, your body's gonna snap into shape. And, you know, this is a conversation I had with one of my clients yesterday, as a matter of fact. You know, I told this guy, you know, he's a little bit, you know, he's getting back fat. He had a little bit of man boobs, so we try to get that down as well. And I told him, you know, I said, listen, man, the sky's the limit. I was like, anything you do is gonna get you in the best shape ever. Like, walking more, you know, tracking your calories, starting to work out, starting to hit calories. Like, this is a sweet spot. Anything you do will work. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3, guys, stop buying bigger clothes and start intermittent fasting. A lot of you guys are buying bigger bras, bigger shirt.
The bras think some of those are actually really ill-fitting, and that's what's giving you those rolls and those uncomfortable, you know, the pouches, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's because you need a bigger size in your bra, so don't listen to him.
Yeah, I agree. Some bras are just not flattering, so you gotta find the right one for you in the right size, and that might help.
So listen, you know, I'm a man, you know, I don't have boobs. I don't know everything. So thank you for that insight, ladies.
You're welcome.
So, but another thing that I will say is if you did have the appropriate bra and you've noticed that now you're starting to get that with the same size bra that you're wearing, you know, maybe that's something to just be mindful of. You don't want to hide from the problem, because when we gain weight in our bodies, we don't just gain weight in one place. We gain weight all throughout our body. So it's not just, you know, your back that's going to get big. It's not just the extra overhang on your bra. It's going to be everywhere. So you really want to address the issue. And something else that you can do to really address that, implementing intermittent fasting. That is a great tool to use. And what that is when you fast for about 16 hours and you eat for 8 hours throughout the day. I'll only eat from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And in those 16 hours, that's allowing my body to fast, and that's allowing my body to get rid of all the toxins and the waste. So with intermittent fasting, this could be a great tool to really help develop discipline. A lot of us don't have food discipline. Guys, when I was in college, I was the worst. I used to hop in my car, speed down the road. I used to go to Howard University, where they're at school. They're in dental school there now. I used to hop in my car. I used to speed down the road to 7-Eleven and get slushies, hot dogs, just eat whatever. I didn't have food discipline. So when I started doing fasting, when I started eating processed foods only on Saturday, you know, I started to really develop more of a tolerance. So this is something that you can really do that would be really helpful to really start developing that discipline. So that way you're more mindful. So when you do go out and you have that burger, you can just leave it at that. You know, because there were times I used to have a whole pizza, have another pizza, but now I have the discipline to just, you know, have, you know, a burger, fry, call it a day. Now I'm not perfect. You know, I do indulge sometimes, as we all do, but it's just good to start developing that discipline. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, guys, tip number 4, get a Dexa stand. What that is gonna do is that's gonna allow you to know your body fat percentage, okay? Women typically wanna have a body fat percentage of 25 to 31% body fat. And for my men, we wanna have a body fat percentage, you know, on average of, you know, anywhere from 18 to 24 body fat percentage. Have you guys ever got a Dexa scan before?
No, never even heard of it.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm. And my scale also tells me my body fat percentage, which is nice to have.
What's your body fat percentage?
25. I'm surprised.
That's cap, that's cap. Their scale's broken.
Stop the cap.
The fact that you said my body fat percentage was in the range, I'm shook. But I still have personal goals. You know, that's only a range. You make your body look how you want it to look, regardless of the range.
I know several women that, you know, they've gained a lot of weight in their cleavage area, and now they have like a lot of lower back pain because they never worked out. They never strengthened their back. They never strengthened those muscles. They never strengthened their core. So, you know, these are the important things that you guys can implement to really help you get those results. And that is tip number 4. Tip number 5, guys, stop going to the gym and doing random stuff in the gym. Like, listen, throughout my career, there are so many trainers, and, you know, a lot of these trainers don't really know what they're doing. And if you're going to the gym doing random stuff every single time, you're not going to get results like that. Yes, a lot of people do it and they just push themselves, but the most effective way to get results is to have a structured plan. I feel so bad when I see people going to the gym and not getting the results that they want, because they're going to fall off. So listen, guys, make sure you have a structured routine, you know, and also hit the diet. The diet is the most important thing, so you guys can really get those results. So listen, if you guys don't know anything about fitness, you have no idea what's going on, that's okay. I have an online fitness ebook that I can provide you guys with for free. It's a 3-month fitness plan, and on top of that, you can do it at home. You don't need any weights. All you need is your body. I'm giving you guys this for free, just so we can eliminate and really get that brawl balls down and get rid of those rolls. Like, email me the word ebook at contentperformance@gmail.com, and I'll make sure I provide you guys with the book. It's gonna be everything you need. It's gonna be life-changing, so stay tuned. Ladies, thank you for being in the video. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for giving me some input. Do y'all have any advice for the ladies? Any last words?
At the end of the day, love your body the way that it is now, and do things that make you healthy and make you feel good.
Right. What about you?
I agree with Kelsey. I think that when you focus on the health aspect of working out, it feels a lot better for you than rather just, like, you know, constantly looking at the scale or looking at yourself and thinking, oh, I wish I looked like this other person. Like, just do it for you and do it for a healthier you.
Yeah, you know, so I agree with them and I also disagree with them. So, but, you know, I do think, yeah, throw the scale away. The scale doesn't matter as much. It's about the look of things. Like, when you're being active, when you're showing up for yourself. Like, even sometimes, you know, I look at the scale and I get discouraged because it's not the numbers that I want to see. But I typically notice that when I really looked at my body, looked in the mirror, and I said, wow, it's in those moments of me being really consistent, me, you know, sticking to my diet, and, you know, now I'm on vacation or I'm out with some friends, and I'm just like, wow, this is what it takes. So don't worry so much about the numbers. Worry about, are you showing up for yourself? Are you pouring into yourself? Because, you know, the more you pour into yourself, you know, the better results that you're gonna have. Do you guys feel like women can handle the truth?
Yes and no.
What do you mean? Because I feel like you had a lot to say, so what's up?
Because it depends on what the truth is. Like, you can't just say some horrible, you know, things and be like, oh, I told you the truth.
The truth is the truth, so would you want somebody to not tell you the truth?
That's not what I said. You twisted my words.
What's your take on it?
I think women can I know women can handle the truth, but like, just with talking to any human, there's certain things that you don't say in certain ways, but you can be honest.
I think delivery is key. Like, I think you have to know how to deliver things. You know, I've been told that I don't have the best delivery, so I mean, it is what it is. What y'all think? Y'all think I got good delivery, bad delivery?
Keyword, big back. How many times have I heard this man say that?
Big back, big back, big back. But listen, man, as usual, man, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button. Content Performance, we out.